Hello everyone, welcome to Gentle Yoga with Rosie. We're going to have a very gentle class tonight. I injured my hip. It's the muscles, I overdid it. I've been doing a lot of different activities like indoor rock climbing and aerial arts, hanging from the ceiling, and plus I teach several classes a day yoga, so I just overdid it this time. So I'm just gonna have to just go slow. And I know that some of you love that, so this is the class for you, gentle yoga. So now we're going to do some left nostril breathing. This is a great breath for if ever you just wanna wind down and let go and relax, if you need to put some situations aside or behind you. This is the perfect time, okay? And perfect opportunity and breath to use as that transition. So we're going to join the pointer finger with the thumb in the left hand. Rest your wrists on the knee, palm facing up or down, doesn't matter. And we're going to use the right hand only, blocking off the right nostril. Inhale through the left and exhale through the left. So the whole time we're blocking off the right nostril. Take some long deep breaths through the left nostril only. Close your eyes, focus on your third eye. Breathe into the present moment. Breathing out the past. Focus on your breath as if that's all there is, because it is. When you are fully focused on the breath, all other concerns just fall away. Losing all thought. Now inhale deeply and hold your breath in. Exhale all the way out and hold your breath out. Meditate briefly with your eyes closed. And open your eyes. Beautiful, nice silence there. Okay, so let's sit on the heels now. For those of you who are not comfortable sitting on the heels, please fold up some blankets and place them between your calves and thighs so that you're kind of sitting up a little higher, or if the knees bother you in this position. So, sorry, somebody just sent me a very weird message. Okay, I'm sorry. Fold your hands, touch the thumb tips together. We're going to align ourselves physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually on all levels. in this posture, it begins with the physical in a way, because when we align our physical body, the energy centers come into alignment, the mind becomes still, we balance the emotions. So I just want you to relax into yourself completely, relaxing the shoulders down. Focus on your third eye. This is a posture of peace and balance. It's so good for people with lack of flexibility to be able to sit on the heels. It very gently encourages flexibility, lengthening the quads. For those of you who have tight quads, this really is the key to flexibility, this simple posture. Also keeping the tops of your feet flexible. So from the side, see how the toes are pointed straight back. I don't know, obviously. And most people are not used to stretching the feet that way. When you're wearing shoes all day and the feet are in that 90-degree angle, you know, as always, most people don't get enough stretch in the tops of their feet, so this is very important. Okay, now from here, let's do a shoulder opener. So grab your yoga strap if you have one, or a bathrobe tie or a tie. In my first yoga classes, they had a bunch of vintage ties that nobody wanted anymore, and they used those for yoga straps. Okay, so hold the strap in your right hand and lift it up high up to the sky. Take a deep breath. Exhale, drop the strap down and reach for the opposite side. And then draw the elbows back and toward the spine. Breathing deeply, we're going to try to eliminate tension in the shoulders here. Breathing through your nose, close your eyes. If anyone has a really difficult time sitting on the heels for this long, come up onto your knees and do the same thing. You can even do this standing if you wish. Now inhale deeply. And exhale, relax the right hand down. And now we're going to switch sides. So raise the left arm up, reach up as high as you can. Inhale. Exhale, drop it down. And reach toward the opposite hand. Like just walk your hands on the strap closer and closer together until you can't do it anymore. And this is just for extreme tension. Ideally, we want to be able to clasp the hands together behind the back. But for some reason, this year has been really brutal on my shoulders. I'm not sure what it is, but I used to be able to do this no problem. Before this year, it was fine. So we're going to practice self-love and patience now in this moment, breathing deep. And remember that it takes time to let these joints open, to let the muscles lengthen. It takes breath, so breathe deep. Good, now inhale. And exhale, slowly bring this left arm down. Set your strap aside. Now interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades toward each other and lift the arms off your back. Lift your chin, inhale. Exhale. Come forward now with interlace your fingers at the base of your skull, stretching the elbows back. Bring the knees apart. So I think I've showed you this chest and shoulder opener before. We're sitting on the heels with the knees apart, interlacing the fingers at the base of your skull, stretching across your chest. Now stretch up through your palms. So the palms face the ceiling. Get way up there. Arms aligned with the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep your aura. Good. And then roll your shoulders back. And let's come to the hands. Actually, no, let's come into Guru Pranam. We have the knees apart. We're all set up for it. So sitting on your heels, stretch your hands as far forward as they'll go to elongate the shoulder joints and bring your forehead down. Take some deep breaths, relaxing into the floor. Now inhale, exhale, slowly come up. Now bring your legs together. Let's come into baby pose. So I'll finally let you off the heels here in just a moment. Bring your hands next to your feet, palms up, curl into a ball. Relaxing your weight into the earth, letting go, let the arms fall. Now rock from side to side a few times and come up and sit on your heels. Now I want to talk to you about that posture. So sometimes when I'm teaching, I stay in the posture so that I can observe what's going on and share with you. Part of the way I teach is I observe. So lately, when I come into baby pose, I feel really like my belly is too big and I get a lot of tension here in the chest. And I was just meditating. So it used to be very easy for me when I was skinnier. And when I was meditating now on what to do about it, I just got this message that it's aligning your digestive organs. It's putting them back into place. And the only solution to overcoming that feeling that it's not comfortable is to do it more often every single day to stay in that position for quite some time. I remember I used to fall asleep in that posture, and now it's not comfortable even for a small amount of time. So, I don't know, I just wanted to encourage you that it's true. It's usually the same answer with every posture. So if it's uncomfortable, really the only answer is do it more often. Okay, so now we're going to come up onto the hands and the knees and flex the spine. So come with your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. We're going to inhale, flex, lengthen the front of your spine. Exhale, lengthen the back of your spine, pushing the floor away. And continue at your own pace. Inhale and exhale. Meditate as you move. One more. Now come to your inhale and hold your breath in. And exhale, neutralize your spine. Let's do our hamster stretch, as I call it. We're on the hands and the knees, and we're going to stretch the limbs away from the hips, balancing. So on the inhale, raise your left arm and your right leg simultaneously, stretching away from your center. Point the back toes. Engage your core. Breathe deep. Gaze beyond your beyond your hand. Now inhale and exhale, release. And switch sides. Inhale, raise the left arm, the right leg. Breathe. And inhale and exhale, release. Good. Now bring your knees apart, toes together. Walk your hands forward into extended puppy with the hips up in the air. Your bottom is not down to the heels here. Your hips are slightly dropping back from the knees so that you're angling forward to stretch the shoulders and armpits, the pectorals. Now let's do our thread the needle twist. So inhale, exhale, tuck your left arm under your right, palm faces up, roll toward the back of your head to look under that right armpit. Look up toward the ceiling. And come to center and inhale. And exhale, tuck your right arm under the left this time. Hold on, I gotta take off my necklace. That was not comfortable. Right arm under the left, palm faces up in the right hand. You're going to tuck your head under that left arm to twist deeply to the left. Good. And come to center and inhale. And on the exhale, walk your hands over to the right, stretching the left side of your body. Good. Now lift your head, walk your hands way over to the left, stretching that right side of your body. And come back to center. And inhale and exhale. Come down onto the forearms. Let's do dolphin. So interlace your fingers. Forearms stay on the floor. Tuck your toes under you. Lift your hips. Tuck your head. Come into dolphin pose. Reach down through your heels. You're making a triangle with your body and your legs. The apex of the triangle is your hips, your sit bones. No, I guess it would be your hips, not your sit bones. I don't know, I'd have to see myself from the side. I think it's just the top of your hips as they rotate. Now expand the backs of your knees, really engage your quads. Push away from the floor through your arms to bring your belly towards your thighs. Now inhale, exhale, come down onto the knees. And we're gonna come up onto the knees and let's do a gentle hip opener, stepping the right foot forward. Drop your hips, interlacing the fingers behind that right knee on top of the thigh. The back toes are pointed straight back. The top of the foot is on the floor. Breathe deep. Good, now inhale. Exhale, let's do a counter stretch. Hands down, drop your hips back, flex the front foot, and bow. And come up, and let's switch sides. So step that left foot forward. Interlace the fingers behind the knee, on top of the thigh, dropping your hips. Now inhale, exhale, hands to the floor, drop your hips back, flex that front foot and bow, stretching your back, stretching the back of the leg, and come up. And let's do our side stretch, Parigasana. So coming up onto your knees, hold on, this camera needs to be adjusted for this one. Wait. I think I will just lift. There we go. Okay. So come onto your knees, bring your right leg out to the right. Straight out to the right so the foot is flat on the floor. The foot comes straight out from the hip. Bring your left arm way up. Inhale, exhale, slide your hand down the leg and arch your body like a beautiful dancer. And look up into your hand, reaching in that direction over towards your right. Now inhale up, exhale, bring your arm down, bring that right leg in. And let's switch sides. Come onto your right knee, bring the left leg out. Straight out from the hip, bring your right arm up. Inhale, exhale, slide your hand down the shin, make a gateway. Up into your hand. Inhale up, exhale, bring your arm down. Okay, let's come down to the floor now. One way that I like to come down is from my knees, cross my feet behind me and sit and bring the feet forward. Try that again. I'll show you from the side. Kneel, feet behind you, cross the feet, and sit down. Just creative ways to be flexible. I like to find ways not to have to put my hands on the floor to come up and down. So first of all, let's do some spinal rotations with the legs crossed. As always, this is a wonderful anti-aging exercise, keeping your internal organs massaged, which moves any energy that shouldn't be there out of them. It physically cleanses the organs. Everybody, as a human being, we have something that in my herbalist training they call morbid matter in the body. It's just part of being human. It just builds up. And so that's why we constantly have to cleanse our bodies and cleanse our digestive systems, because it can build up and cause what's called dis-ease, or otherwise known as disease. Lack of peace, lack of energy flow. Can never go wrong with this exercise. Also stirs up your energy, keeps your spine flexible. Okay, go the other way, rotate. Good. Now reach up through the crown. Hold on to both knees. Inhale and hold your breath in. And exhale. Excuse me. Exhale all the way out. And then relax your breath. Meditate for a moment. Very good. Okay, now let's do some spinal flexes. Seated with the legs crossed. Move your spine back and forth. Inhale forward, exhale back. So how is the Milwaukee Athletic Club doing? I have no idea. I just keep sending these videos in, praying to God that I have one more month of work with you to do these videos. And I do not know how you all are doing or how the club is doing, so you can feel free to let me know. You can email me. My business email is rosieyoga@gmail.com, and I'd love to know how you're doing, what you think of my classes if you watch them, if the club is open now, if you have yoga in person or not. I really miss working there. Okay, now straighten your spine, bring the shoulders back, lift your heart, inhale and hold your breath in. And exhale all the way out and hold your breath out. Relax your shoulders, fold your hands in your lap in Buddha Mudra, thumb tips touching. Very good. Now let's do, let's do Janu Shirshasana. My right hip is really hurting me, so I gotta just move really slow. Okay, bring this right foot to the inner left thigh. Make a 90-degree angle between your thighs. Now, place your hands on your shin. We're all going to look different in this posture depending on how flexible the hips are. Because remember, the forward fold comes from the hips and the tilt of your pelvis. So it's also about the length of your spine, right? So when your hips are tight, you're not going to be able to rotate. And that's where the primary aspect, that's the primary aspect of depth in this posture, is the hips rotating forward. So we're going to just take it really slow. Close your eyes. Honor yourself in this moment. You can have a few options with your hands. Either grab your ankle, your shin, your foot. Hands on the floor on either side. Just close your eyes and really anchor that left leg to the floor to protect your hamstrings. Take some deep breaths. Now inhale, and exhale and come up. Very good, that was very good. Okay, now bring the right foot to the outer left thigh with the right knee is bent. Let's do a gentle twist here. So reach that left arm forward, inhale, exhale, wrap the arm around your right leg, grab the thigh with your hand. Now sit up as tall as you can and turn your belly to the right as you squeeze the leg in towards you. Your right hand is on the floor behind you, fingers pointing toward the back of your mat. The wrist is directly under your shoulder probably. Well, unless if you have long arms actually, then the hand is further behind you. Most importantly, you're twisting as far as you can to see the wall behind you. Over your right shoulder. Now inhale, exhale, face forward, and let's switch legs. Extend the right leg straight out. Bring the left foot in to the outer right thigh. Reach forward through the right arm. Wrap the whole arm around the leg. Grab the thigh with your right hand. Squeeze the leg in. Lift your chest. Inhale. On the exhale, turn your belly to the left. Aligning the shoulders with the side of your mat. The left hand is behind you, flat, palm is flat on the floor for support. Look all the way to the wall behind you. Now inhale, exhale, face forward. Beautiful. Okay, now let's come into our yin yoga posture. Wait a minute. We did not fold forward on this other side, did we? Oh no. I'm sorry. I do this all the time in my classes. I forget. If I don't do one pose at a time, I forget. Okay, so now let's bring the left foot to the inner right thigh. We got to complete this, fix this situation. So inhale, sit up tall. Exhale and fold forward over that right leg this time. So just like before, I said just hold on to your calf, your shin, your ankle, or your foot, or hands on the floor. And the idea is that we're stretching that left side of your back. The left side is lengthening forward and slightly to the right, making balance in your back. So for those of you who have scoliosis, or muscular imbalance due to the right and left imbalances or repetitive motion. If you're like me, I have a hump in my back on one side. And this is actually the side, it's on my left. So we're accessing that right now, the imbalance. And when this posture is a professional back corrector, anything with the spine, or the back muscles, this is the best medicine for evening out that imbalance. So, by the way, when using yoga as medicine, you want to, whenever you're trying to heal or open more on one side, if you have like an injury on one side or ongoing built up tension that's greater, like if one hip is tighter, you can spend more time on that side. So like Right now, if this side of your back is more tight and lumpy, you just want to stay here. Just stay here longer, breathe into it, relax your shoulders down. And just give those muscle fibers a chance to release and lengthen. Breathe into them, bless them with your breath. The parts of us that feel broken need the most love. And unfortunately, it's usually the other way around. We tend to hate the parts of ourselves that are broken. And it usually just makes it worse. The only way to heal is through love and compassion. So just breathe that in for yourself. For whatever it is that's causing this imbalance. Now take a deep breath and exhale and come up. Very good. Okay, now we're all caught up. So now let's bring the soles of the feet together to our diamond shape. This is the yin yoga that I was going to do next. Now, and I'm really glad I caught that. I missed that side. So interlace your fingers now around your toes. The elbows are in front of the shins. This is a diamond shape with the legs. Now take a deep breath. On the exhale, pull forward and down. So feel that stretch in your back muscles now. Now we're doing both sides at once. We prepared for this posture in the previous one. Let the weight of your head fall completely, chin in towards your chest. Just completely let go. Close your eyes. Excuse me. Okay, now inhale and exhale. Slowly come up. Very good. Now extend the legs straight out. This is a very healing posture. So was that previous one. That one will lengthen your life via the sciatic nerve lengthening. So grab your ankles, angle forward from the hips once again. So my spine is very straight right now. I'll show you from the side. Okay, I just want to check the time. So I'm grabbing my ankles. See how beautifully straight my spine is? You do not want to round your back here, so please sit on folded blankets if you need. Align the neck with the rest of your spine, so tuck the chin in slightly. Now take a deep breath. Exhale, pull forward and down. Come down as far as you can comfortably. Completely relax. Now inhale Exhale and come up. Wow, that was so relaxing. And that's what it's meant to do, is relax you. Same with that previous one. Anytime you have your head down, those are the best for your brain and your nervous system, calming the mind. It's the best thing you can do to take care of yourself, especially if you're upset about anything or worried or bothered. Now I'm just shaking out my legs, loosen them up. That's really important after that stretch. Now come down onto your back. We're going to cool down and have some relaxation. So actually rock on your spine at first. So hold on to your shins and rock forward and back, massaging your back muscles. Staying flexible. Good. And come down onto your back. Hold, squeeze both legs in towards your body and just rock from side to side for a moment. Now squeeze the right leg in only. Interlace the fingers around the shin. Extend your left leg. Squeeze the right leg in. Now bring the right knee out to the right and continue to squeeze it in. And release. And switch sides, extend the right leg, squeeze the left leg in. Long, deep breaths. Now bring the knee out towards your left shoulder and keep squeezing it in. Good, and release the left foot to the floor. Knee bent, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Bring your right hand through the legs and squeeze this left leg in. Long, deep breathing. You can straighten the leg if you like. Good, release and switch. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh, left hand through the front, squeeze the right leg in. All this stuff is working on digestion for me. Good, excellent. Okay, release. Bring both feet to the floor. Rock your legs from side to side. You're keeping your feet in the same spot, just massaging the glutes, bringing the legs side to side. Good, and let's do a gentle twist and then we'll rest. So both feet on the floor, knees bent. Lift your hips, set them over to the right and set them down. Extend your left leg, point the left toes. Bring the right foot up to the top of that left thigh. With your left hand, bring the knee all the way to your left and turn and look over the right arm. Now inhale, exhale, come to center, center your hips, lift your hips up, actually set them way over to the left and set them down. Extend your right leg straight out, pointing the toes. Bring your left foot up. With your right hand, bring the knee all the way to the right and turn, spiraling around your center. Look over your left arm. This is one of the best and most gentle twists there is. Very simple. Anyone can do it safely. You do have to shift your hips correctly though. Now inhale, exhale, center your hips, stretch your arms over your head, flex your feet. Take a really deep breath now, relax your feet. Inhale, take a deep breath and tense up every muscle in your body, including your face, and hold like you're gathering up all the tension within you. Hold and squeeze. And exhale. And bring your arms down by your sides, palms facing up. Completely relax into the floor. Completely let go. Close your eyes and just melt. Become timeless, effortless. Resting in the presence of your true self, who you really are. Who you really truly are beyond this body and mind. The most precious, sweet, enlightened being that you are. Vastly intelligent. You have the knowledge of the universe within you. Now open your eyes. Slowly come back to your body, back to your breath. Circling the wrists and ankles. Bring your legs side by side. Stretch your arms over your head. Take a deep breath. Bend your knees and on the exhale, roll to your right. Resting your head on your upper arm. Completely relaxing into the floor. Feel cozy and blessed. And then press into the floor to come up. And I want to thank every one of you for practicing yoga with me once again. And I apologize for all my yawns. I don't know, I guess I need to go to bed now. But this is a great way to relax before bed and give it a try sometimes. It's actually a great time to do yoga before you go to sleep. You'll have great sleep, wonderful dreams, and be able to fall asleep immediately. So many blessings to you. Namaste, Sat Nam.